Hi everyone, it's your girl Robin Shockley with Focus Forward with Robin on the go. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm here today in Atlanta, Georgia at 106liveradio.com, and I have two beautiful ladies here with me on the inside and the out, and they are representatives of a new movement called Boldly Be You, Miss Deidre Cole and Rita Joyce. I'm so excited to be in the room with you ladies today. I want you to tell us a little bit, what is your vision for Boldly Be You, and why did you start it?
Our vision for Boldly Be You was to empower as many women as possible, not only locally but globally, to empower women to stand for themselves, to empower and love themselves more, but have the strength, the courage, and the tenacity to keep going so that we can survive this tumultuous time. It's also to see the beauty in yourself through nature, through God, and we're just divinely want to inspire you to do more, to impart the wisdom to others. We just want to pass it on to you. Deidre.
Yes. And we want to raise warriors because it is our belief that every woman and girl, whether you know it or not, have a warrior on the inside of you. And we want you to come to us, or we can come to you, so we can teach you how to help you bring that warrior out. Because again, it's on the inside. Like I always say, every warrior that you've ever heard of, be it Shaka Zulu or whoever, had to come from what? They came from a woman's womb. So therefore, the first warrior ever was a woman, right? Yes. So that is my story. I'm sticking to it. So you women out there, if you've been trying to figure out, what you want to do for yourselves, and this is all about self-care too, because we as women, we do so much for so many people, and we always put ourselves on the bottom of the list. So we want you all to do this for yourselves. Come to our event, put yourself at the top of the list, make this your priority to go out and find how you can defend yourself, protect yourself, and we tackle it from a spirit, mind, body approach.
I love the fact that you not only just have one event, you're doing other events. So tell us, if people want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you? What's your website? What's your social media handles?
Okay. So our email address is boldlybeyou.live, boldlybeyou7@gmail.com. And you can reach us by email. You can visit our website and send us an email that way. Anything else?
Yes, and also we have our own social media accounts. I have my social media on Facebook is Deidre Cole, and also dycmartialarts.com, and Instagram is Deidre Y. Cole on Instagram. And we're always, inspiring women and putting up posts about, the warrior and how, it's important to keep going and to move every day and that kind of thing. And so you want to tell your website?
Yes, so I'm on Instagram as Queen of the Uni, and we also have a Boldly Be You presence on Instagram as well as Facebook. It's all about picking yourself and dusting yourself on and moving forward. So we want to help you. We want to be a part to help you do that. It's also about healing and nutrition and fitness and getting off the sofa and not feeling sorry for yourself. So pick yourself up and let's get going, and we can empower others.
I love it. I want to know how you two ladies came together. Tell us a little bit about that and how you united, because there was somebody very special in the mix of this.
Yes,
that's true. Well, I guess ultimately how we came together is for our love, because of our love for the martial arts. Is how we, the universe lined it all up, and we met through a mutual friend. Called me up, hey girl, we got a grandmaster staying at our house. I'm like, put her on the phone, and we started talking and whatever. And I was like, well, who's your teacher? And she said, Steve Muhammad, aka Steve Sanders. And I'm like, what? I've been wanting to train with him. And da 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 da. So that next day, she had an event at the dojo, at his dojo, when it was on the west side of Atlanta. And we met like the very next day, and we've been connected ever since. And Cjo is like, he's kind of the glue. He's been my teacher now for about, I don't know, maybe 6 years now. Sister Rita's trained with him for many years. And she's sharing her papa with me, and
and she's doing a great job.
Because I'm closer, I'm here. I should be, Anyway, we love Cjo, and Steve Muhammad. He is an icon. Anybody that is familiar with martial arts, I'm sure you've had to hear of him before. He was in the movie with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was his very good friend, and Bruce Lee often told people that Steve Sanders had the fastest hands that he ever seen. And he would study our teacher. He would study him and watch him, fight and everything. He would practice movements and train with him. And so you know, he's a living legend, and we honor him. He's 83 years old, but you would
Wow.
never know because his hands are just as fast. Like I asked him the other day, I was visiting with him. I said, "How are your hands still as fast today as they were before?" He's an incredible person, and you can go to www.Karate of the Gods to contact him if you want to train with him.
And he's located locally out here in
Conyers,
BKF,
Georgia.
Kenwing Tai Ba, BKF, Karate of the Gods. And he's out here in Atlanta, so if you want to train with him, I
Still
suggest
training,
you.
he's still teaching at
teaching.
83.
Absolutely,
Wow.
teaching 4 days a
He
week.
sure is on social. He's teaching on the website, on the Zoom, and in person.
Well, I had the honor of meeting him, you know, a couple of years ago. Such a phenomenal man. I was at my father's martial arts events with the Sports Karate Museum in Houston, Texas, and I met him and Mr. Brian Hudley.
Yes, my brother, our brother.
And that's how I
here.
that's why they're here. So kudos to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dr. Brian. We love you.
For connecting us. Ladies, I want to know, as we're wrapping things up, you've got some great things going on. You got a great vision for women, you know, with what you said, the spirit, mind, and body. And so there's women out here that are struggling to have their confidence. And they could be in situations where they're being ridiculed and put down and such. What kind of hope would you give them today?
Okay, sure. Well, the hope that I would give is to look at us. Take a good look at us. All three of us. We come from a similar background. We've all been a victim of some sort of abuse. We have been able to overcome by the grace of God and by that willpower, because guess what? We all have a warrior on the inside of us, and so do you. So I would suggest and implore you to reach out to boldlybeyou.live, train, and if you're not around us, find somewhere to train. Get your fellas, get your daughters and your wives into a martial arts training class, because I tell you, it is the gift that keeps on giving. It brings self-confidence, just a whole, you know, self-awareness, just a whole, you know, confidence is a big thing. When you have confidence, you know, you make different choices than when you have a lack of confidence or a lack of self-love. We make better choices. So again, look at us. We are living testimonies, overcomers.
Yes,
Amen.
Yes,
By the
I
grace of
love
God.
that. I love that. We are definitely overcomers. I always tell people I'm not a victim, I'm an overcomer.
Victor.
I love
That's
it.
right.
Thank you so much for saying that part. So tell us, what would you do to encourage a woman?
Basically, ladies, seek the help, search inside, take time to meditate, take a few moments to yourself, and get grounded and connected to earth energy and to the God within you. If you listen carefully, you'll hear the message that you need to know. And just trust your inner instincts and follow the Spirit of God within you to bring out the power within you. Because our God is not weak, and neither are you.
So get out in His image and in His likeness.
I love it. I love it. I love it, guys.
To God be the
I
glory.
am so excited because today we have been at 106 Live Radio, and we are here in the room in Atlanta, Georgia, with two Grand Masters of Martial Arts. Now, tell us again, what does Grand Master mean?
A high level of achievement in the martial arts. There's no real, I mean, you can say many things, but it's just a level of training, of achievement that you've worked hard and studied in a field of martial science. Martial science is a mathematical system that we've developed through Kenwing Tai Ba, or actually Steve Muhammad has. But there's many different martial arts, and there's many different levels of that grandmaster or a black belt. It's a black belt level.
Right.
So you can be a black belt. The black belt is only useful if it's training within, doing something to improve himself and to pass on that message.
And basically, a black belt is just a white belt who never gave up. Okay, because you continue to learn, you continue to learn, you continue to learn. You know, you never would get to a plateau where you've learned it all. I don't care how many degrees are on that belt. And my thing I like to push too, it doesn't matter whatever degree you have, what degree is your character? Because I believe that character and martial arts, integrity, all of that go hand in hand.
Wow, this has been so amazing. Guys, we are here in Atlanta, Georgia with Focus 4 with Robin on the go, because you never know where I'm going to be. I'm with these two amazing ladies, Miss Rita Joyce and Miss Deidre Cole. We are talking about women's empowerment. You need to book them. You need to get them to come to your event to be a spokesperson to help teach women to know about self-defense on the physical realm, but also on the spirit realm. And, you know, the emotional emotional state, everything. They cover all bases. Go to their website. What's the website again?
www.boldlybeyou.live, and we will come to you wherever you are in the world. We will come. Send for us. We'll come, because guess what? We are the weapon. So we come, and God has given us the gift, and we bring our gift with us, and we're ready to pour into you and to help you.
I love it. I love it, guys. This has been an amazing, amazing day. Remember what I always say. If you need that confidence, you got to search within. Find your tribe. Find someone that can be motivational, encouraging to you, and to rise up and catch what is for you. What does Focus Forward Robin always say? Remember, if you think a thing, you believe a thing. If you believe it, you will achieve it. Just like these lovely ladies are doing here today. Bye.
Thank you so much, Miss Robin, for having us. It's been an honor and a pleasure.